Welcome. We've got some thrilling Arsenal news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Arsenal updates. Arsenal clinched a gritty 1-0 win against Crystal Palace in their latest Premier League clash at the Emirates on Sunday, cementing their place at the summit of the table. The breakthrough came courtesy of Eze'S cracking half-volley in the 39th minute, which proved enough to secure the 3 points and extend Arsenal's run to 4 consecutive league victories. At the heart of their resolute defence stood Gabriel Magalhaes, who put in a commanding shift, winning 4 aerial duels, making 6 clearances, and thwarting a late effort from Jean-Philippe Mateta to ensure a clean sheet. The Brazilian's pinpoint passing, with a 90% completion rate and an unlucky header that struck the post, underlined his growing influence. Micah Richards heaped praise on Gabriel, hailing his transformation into a remarkable machine. Initially skeptical about the centre-back's occasional errors, Richards now sees him as a vital cog in Mikel Arteta's side, particularly in set-piece battles. With 2 goals and 2 assists this season, including a match-winning header at Newcastle and a key assist for Leandro Trossard's strike at Fulham, Gabriel is proving himself a complete defender. His robust stats, nearly 6 duels won and 6 clearances per match, highlight his pivotal role in Arsenal's title chase, as they aim to end their long wait for Premier League glory. Marc Guehi speaks out on Arsenal nick a 1-0 win over Crystal Palace, but attacking frailties steal the show. Arsenal scraped a narrow 1-0 victory against Crystal Palace in a proper Premier League ding-dong at the Emirates. Even as the bookies' favourites, the Gunners had to graft to break down a Palace side that, under Oliver Glasner's canny management, has made a habit of giving the big boys a right headache. The match laid bare Palace's dogged spirit while spotlighting a glaring chink in Arsenal's armour. Crystal Palace have carved out a reputation as a tough nut to crack for the league's heavyweights. This season, they held Chelsea to a gritty 0-0 draw at Stamford Bridge back in August. Last term, they pulled off a 2-2 stalemate against Arsenal at the Emirates, toppled Manchester City in the FA Cup at Wembley, and got the better of Liverpool in a penalty shootout in the Community Shield before nicking a 2-1 league win over the Reds. It's fair to say Palace are no pushovers when they bring their A-game. In this latest clash with Arsenal, Palace showed their mettle once again. Though they went down 1-0, they gave the Gunners a proper fright and could have easily pinched a point. The decisive moment came from a bit of magic by Eze'S, who slotted home from a free kick, proving yet again that Arsenal set-pieces are the stuff of nightmares for opponents. But beyond that moment of brilliance, Arsenal's attack in open play was about as sharp as a butter knife. Palace's centre-back Chris Richards tipped his hat to Arsenal's well-drilled defence. Speaking to BBC Sport, he said, "Everyone knows how solid Arsenal's backline is, and we had to make the most of our chances. Set-pieces are their bread and butter right now. We went toe-to-toe with the best side in the league." Richards' comments underline just how tough it is to breach Arsenal's defence, but they also hint at a soft spot in the Gunners' attacking game. Marc Guehi, Richards' defensive partner, was full of praise for Eze'S' performance. "Ease was outstanding today," Guehi said. "He's got that spark, like with the free-kick goal. He worked his socks off for the team, and even though we lost, he showed why he's such a key player for us." Guehi's words highlight how Eze's flair nearly turned the tide for Palace, adding a real threat to their game. Arsenal's campaign this season has been built on a rock-solid defence and a knack for making set-pieces count. Eze's free-kick goal was yet another reminder of how lethal the Gunners are from dead balls. But their struggles to find the net in open play remain a sticking point. Had their attack been firing on all cylinders, this could have been a far more comfortable win. This isn't the first time Arsenal's lack of cutting edge has raised eyebrows. Despite bossing possession and carving out chances, they often lack the killer instinct in front of goal, leaning heavily on individual moments or set-pieces to get the job done. If they're to keep their perch at the top of the table, they'll need to rediscover the free-flowing attacking verve that's been missing. Imagine an Arsenal side that pairs their steely defence and set-piece prowess with a ruthless streak in attack. With a backline that's tougher to crack than a bank vault and a mastery of corners and free kicks, adding clinical finishing could make them near unstoppable. Palace, with all their grit, showed that Arsenal still have work to do to become the complete package. This win bags Arsenal 3 vital points, but the clash with Crystal Palace is a stark reminder that true dominance requires more than a sturdy defence and set-piece wizardry. If the Gunners can sort out their attacking woes, they could be a force to be reckoned with. For now, Palace have served notice that Arsenal aren't the finished article, and other sides will surely look to exploit the same weakness. 4 key takeaways from Arsenal's gritty win over Crystal Palace. Arsenal secured a hard-fought 1-0 victory over Crystal Palace at the Emirates Stadium, further solidifying their position at the top of the Premier League table. Eze'S' stunning half-volley against his former club proved the difference, as the Gunners maintained their impressive run of 4 consecutive league wins. While the performance wasn't a spectacle for neutral fans, Arsenal's disciplined and professional approach underscored their growing resilience, making them a formidable force in the title race. The Gunners capitalised on a rare off-day for their rivals, with reigning champions Liverpool stumbling in a 3-2 defeat at Brentford, extending their winless run to 4 matches. Meanwhile, Manchester City edged out Aston Villa 1-0, but Arsenal's ability to handle their own business was key. Last season, Mikel Arteta's side struggled to seize such opportunities, but this term they've shown a newfound maturity, calmly navigating challenges to maintain their lead at the summit. Arsenal's defensive solidity was on full display against Palace, with the backline conceding just 1 tame shot on target, a harmless flick from Eddie Nketiah. This marked the 3rd time in 4 matches that Arsenal's defence, led by the imperious Gabriel Magalhaes, kept opponents at bay, a feat not achieved in the Premier League since 2003. Gabriel's commanding performance, including 6 clearances and 4 aerial duels won, was pivotal in securing the clean sheet, while his header that struck the post could have added gloss to the scoreline. Crystal Palace, under Oliver Glasner, proved they are no pushovers. Despite losing key players over the past 18 months, the Eagles have grown into a tactically astute side. Their compact 5-2-3 setup frustrated Arsenal for large spells, just as it had done against Liverpool and Chelsea earlier in the season. Palace's disciplined defending and control in midfield limited Arsenal's attacking fluency, with the hosts managing just 1 goal in the first 35 minutes despite their dominance. Jean-Philippe Mateta led Palace's charge with tenacity, showcasing his physicality and clever movement. Fresh off a hat-trick against Bournemouth, the striker caused problems for Arsenal's defence, particularly William Saliba, by holding up play and creating space for wingers Ismaila Sarr and Daniel Munoz. While Palace's transitions lacked the cutting edge to truly trouble Arsenal in the second half, their competitiveness kept the Gunners on their toes until the final whistle. Eze'S, now thriving in a more central attacking role for Arsenal, emerged as the match winner. Stepping up in the absence of the injured Martin Odegaard, Eze's spectacular volley echoed his strike for Palace at the Emirates last April. Though his adaptation to a more advanced position has been inconsistent, lacking spark against West Ham and Fulham, moments of brilliance, like his assist for Gabriel Martinelli against Manchester City, highlight his potential to unlock defences. Arsenal's squad depth, bolstered by 8 summer signings, has given Arteta the tools to compete on multiple fronts, including a challenging Champions League campaign. However, the mounting injury list poses a concern. William Saliba, Declan Rice, and Ricardo Calafiori all picked up knocks during the match, adding to the absences of Noni Madueke, Kai Havertz, and Gabriel Jesus. Arteta will need to manage his squad carefully to sustain their title push. For Palace, the demands of a congested schedule, including their first foray into European competition, have tested their resilience. 3 of their 4 matches following Thursday night European fixtures have ended in dropped points, with their sole victory coming against a struggling Aston Villa. Glasner's task is to maintain the high standards that have seen Palace upset top sides while integrating new players into his system. Both clubs face unique challenges as the season progresses. Arsenal's pursuit of a first Premier League title since 2004 hinges on maintaining their defensive solidity and managing injuries, while Palace must balance domestic and European ambitions. For now, Arsenal's grit and ease moment of magic ensured they left the Emirates with 3 crucial points, keeping their title dreams firmly on track. Thanks for watching Arsenal Time. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Continue following the Gunners' journey with us, and see you in the next video. Come on, you Gunners!